LeBron James goes and tweets today, quoting the College Basketball Report tweet, pointing out that Doug hadn't won a game in 3 months. LeBron James says, earned to not given. Got to give him credit, though. First of all, and I'm glad Jason actually made the distinction that it was X, because this isn't a you're following thing.
Right.
LeBron's it is for you looking at everything else, because this was from Saturday. When LeBron tweets this morning, this is actually dated information. Maybe this was early Sunday that they did it before his game. So LeBron is on dated information, but couldn't wait to take a shot at Doug, which I think is solely because of Doug has said a lot of stuff over the year that's ruffled feathers, but Doug took shots at Bronny James and Bronny James's career. And one of the phrases Doug has used is that Bronny James' stint with the Lakers is more like a Make-A-Wish situation, that Bronny James was a Make-A-Wish kid. That's where I think LeBron James is piling on Doug Gottlieb here and his now 3-24 record with the Green Bay Phoenix. That's where I think this all stems from, this completely distracting from the fact that he bailed out on the All-Star game last night in San Francisco.
This obviously stems from that. There's no question where that tweet comes from. But LeBron, you don't have better things to do than to tweet Doug Gottlieb about this win? Like, it is the lowest of hanging fruit. Isn't your foot messed up? Shouldn't you be worried about that? Like, I don't get, like, why LeBron, to me, it makes LeBron look a little bit pathetic, if I'm being completely honest. And what Doug said about Bronny James, we're acting like nobody was critical of Bronny James when everyone and their mom was. So what Doug said wasn't breaking news or a hot take. Nobody thought that Bronny James was ready for the NBA. And so to me, I'm like, LeBron, this is the lowest hanging fruit. Come on, man. Like, this is what you're tweeting about? You're gloating about this to Doug Gottlieb? Like, man, he lives rent-free in your head. Come on, man.
And his point, Monse, is the exact point that Doug is trying to make about Bronny James.
Yes.
It's to be earned and not given.
Right.
And that was the problem that everyone had if they had a problem with Bronny James being drafted by the Lakers, because we feel it was being given to him because of his last name and who his dad was. And unfortunately, Bronny James is the victim in a lot of this because he's the subject, but it does trace back to LeBron. So it's completely hypocritical for LeBron to call out Doug in being in a job that LeBron says was given to him and not earned, when that's the whole point that people are saying about Bronny James.